Morning guys, heading out. Had our first little low pressure system of the year come through. Initially looked like it was threatening for a Christmas cyclone, but as usual, or as most of the time, it's not doing much. It's just heading out to sea, which is good. It's created a little bit of weather break, knocked the top off these southerlies for a few days, so we can get back out there. Going to try for a back-to-back trip. Heading out there tonight. It'll just be an overnighter. Get back in the next night. There's a bit of a front coming through, so we'll be on land for when that comes through, and then we're going to get back out there for another 2 nights after that. So bit of a big week coming up. Hopefully we can make the most of it, leading up to Christmas, which is what we want to do, and get a bit of fish down to the markets for everyone. So see how we go. Yeah, the weather's looking pretty reasonable today, and then really good for the 2 days after. Bit of swell out there, but like I said, the wind should be pretty good. Not sure what the current's doing. That'll be an interesting one with so much moving around going on out there, and big drop in the barometer too over the next few days. So see what that does to the fish. But coming up to the full moon, which, yeah, here nor there, we'll see how hungry they are. So I think we're gonna, because it's just an overnighter tonight, we're not going to go too far, but obviously we have to go far enough to catch the fish. Probably start off with some deeper stuff, I'd say, because they're normally a bit hungrier during the day, so we can get some fish on the boat straight away. But as usual, we'll see what it's like out there and see how we go. We got into the rubies and the fishing conditions were pretty good, but the fish were a bit slow. Consistent but slow, getting 2 or 3 every drop for most of the day. Not too bad, but in this depth, definitely not reward for effort. Oh, flamey. Thought you were just a little ruby. You see the spine on this fucking Rosie?
Yeah, I was looking at that.
No, it's fucking got a good couple of kinks in it.
We even pulled the electrics out just to pick up the face. They're fine for pulling up a couple at a time, but they don't handle the sharks very well. And if fish come on, you're much better sticking with the winches.
Fucking you, mate. What was that like? Was that on the bottom or?
Yeah.
Alright. Just took a fair bit of line, did it? Yeah, alright. Yeah, because I was watching it and it looked like it was still like just the tip to getting that little bounce. Oh, that's a sign of life.
These things are amberjack, pretty much the northern version of a sambo. Good sport fish and pull like a train, but just hassle for us. The smaller ones do sell, but they barely cover the expense of what they cost to catch. They're not normally worth the esky space and ice that they take up.
Bastard! Said I was doing alright too.
But these bigger ones aren't worth a thing. They're normally full of worms by the time they get this size. They're fairly uncommon at this depth, and we got a few during the day, but didn't think too much of it at the time. Little did we know. They slowly started to pick up, but so did the current. Not too bad, but with the up and down wind, the boat started to swing pretty badly on anchor.
I got you. twisted. Pull it on, but we'll de-hook as we do, eh?
We fought the tangles for a while, but it was getting a bit late and we wanted to get on something different for that night. Did a few miles and tried a few marks, but the Goldband were pretty quiet. But the sharks had also been quiet, so we fished some bigger lumps, hoping for some pinks and rosies to fill up the box instead. But were we in for a surprise?
Fuck's sake. What the fuck? Amberjack. Do you want to gaff the Amberjack? Might work. Or is there a shark down there too? Can't see. Alright, it's going to be a bit dangerous because good chance there's sharks on down there. Just be careful where they go just in case the shark grabs that vessel. Oh, fuck. Clear. Fucking wind keeps picking up and dropping off, and see if they come to us. If not, we'll probably give that one another crack. There's rosies under it. Let's get some gloves if there's not a shark on underneath, but oh fuck.
You alright?
Yeah. Fruit my glove off. Fucking hell. You are fucking joking me.
Fucking ridiculous.
Careful.
Insane.
Fuck.
As previously mentioned, these amberjacks aren't normally worth the esky space and ice that they take up. They're not too bad to chew on, but definitely not on the same level as the goldies and everything else that we catch. They're pretty common on these bigger pinky lumps, normally hanging out above the schools of fish, but this was next level. Obviously something was going on because they were on every spot in stupid numbers. It was almost funny at first. I'd never seen them anything like this in these numbers, but the novelty wore off pretty quickly. Every spot I was trying to convince myself that the stupid weight that I had on the way up was a full string of pinks or rosies, as you would be hoping for on this ground. Even got excited when you see the line of colour come into the lights, but not till they break the surface that the disappointment sets in. But we were getting a few keepers in between, so we kept working well into the morning.
Might have to do it again, Buck, because there's a few rosies on here. I think so, anyway. Fun? I'm gonna have another drop. There's a good 8 or so good rosies on this on the bottom. Maybe not 8, but there's a few and they're good. Half of them don't have hooks. It literally, like, there's one in the side of the flesh, there's one in the side of the cheek. That one was through the forehead.
By the time we had put enough on to salvage what was just an overnighter, we had enough time to get a couple hours sleep before heading in. ended up doing alright for such a short trip, weighing up just over 600 kilos. We were expecting a bit of weather that night to come through, and then we're heading back out straight away the next morning. It looked like we had at least another couple of nights run for the next trip, so we planned to do quite a few more miles, making sure we found the goldband that eluded us this trip. At least we knew what ground to avoid, because I definitely had my fill of busting my ass dragging up full strings of amberjack all night long.